Hello students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter 4 of your NCERT book. It is human development. In this chapter you are going to learn so many different things which you can relate to, and this will further help you to understand yourself better. You will be able to understand that although you share so many things with others, but still you are different. Today we are going to talk about what we mean by the word development, how it is different from growth, and lifespan perspective on development, maturation, and evaluation. So let's start. Generally, people think growth is same as development, but growth only refers to increase in the size of body parts or the organism as a whole. It continues till maturity only, whereas development continues throughout our life. Let's try to understand difference between growth and development. Growth refers to the quantitative changes in size, weight, height, etc. Whereas development, it is both qualitative and quantitative changes, and it happens in different dimensions: physical, cognitive, and socio-emotional. Changes in growth, they may be measured, observed, and quantified, whereas changes in development, they are qualitative in nature and cannot be measured in all aspects. Growth is a narrower concept, one of the subsystem of the development, whereas development, it is a wider concept. It includes overall changes in the individual, and growth is one part of it. Development is progressive, orderly, and predictable, and it begins at conception and continues throughout our life, and it involves changes, both growth and decline. It is also influenced by interplay of biological, cognitive, and socio-emotional processes. Biological processes, it includes development due to genes that are inherited from the parents. Cognitive processes, that relates to the mental activities like processes of knowing, experiencing, perception, thought, attention, and problem solving. Whereas socio-emotional processes, they are the changes in individuals' interaction with other people, that changes in emotions and personality. Few years back, when you were young, how you looked physically, your thinking, and interactions is different from how you think, look, and act now. Now let's talk about lifespan's perspective on development. We commonly call them LSP. Now, study of development according to LSP, it includes some assumptions, and now we are going to discuss these assumptions. The first one is development is lifelong. That is, it continues throughout our life, right from the beginning, from conception to old age. Second assumption is development is multi-dimensional. Multi-dimensional here, it means that various processes of human development like biological, cognitive, and socio-emotional, they are interwoven in the development of a person, and that happens throughout the lifespan. Third assumption is developmental is multidirectional. Multidirectional basically means that it includes both gains and losses. Example, with increasing age and experience, a person becomes wiser, but he may show decline in performance on tasks that require speed. Fourth assumption is development is highly plastic. Here it means modifiability within person in psychological development. Although it varies from person to person, this means that skills and abilities can be improved and they can be developed throughout the lifespan. Next assumption is that development is influenced by historical conditions. Conditions before independence and conditions at present, they are very different, and people belonging to same generations, generally they have common developmental influences. If we take the example, career orientation of school students today and 50 years ago, it is very different. Our next assumption is development is concern of number of disciplines. That means different disciplines like psychology, anthropology, sociology, and neurosciences. They study human development and they try to provide answers to development throughout lifespan. Last is development is contextual. An individual responds and acts on different contexts. People have different experiences throughout their life, and the positive and negative life events they both have an effect on their life. Let's try to understand about maturation. Maturation, it basically refers to changes that follow an orderly sequence, and they are largely dictated by genetic blueprint which produces commonalities in our growth and development. Children, they learn to sit before they walk or run. If the child is not ready, even then, if special efforts are made to accelerate their behavior, that will not be of much use. Let's now understand about evolution. Evolution, it refers to species specific changes that are best adapted to survive and reproduce. The actual genetic material or a person's genetic heritage is known as genotype. Although not all of this genetic material is apparent or identifiable in observable characteristics. Phenotype is the way an individual genotype is expressed, and it is expressed in observable and measurable characteristics. It includes physical traits like height, weight, eye, skin color, and many of the psychological characteristics like intelligence, creativity, and personality. So today we have discussed about growth and development, their differences, what we mean by development, and certain assumptions related to lifespan development. I hope these are clear to you now. Thanks for watching.